respect, sir. Given the little we know about the populace of Dimension C444, our options for exploring this avenue are slim. Would Miss Lillie be a potential candidate?
Not viable. We barely know her and we need to seek her out for this research anyway. Wouldn't be ideal or efficient.
Nova Hathorn of B201 might.
Absolutely not. You know my history with him, and I'd rather not deal with a vainglorious, schizophrenic numbskull with amnesia.
Understood, sir. Then perhaps Miss Genevieve. She did introduce herself as a medium.
That might be a reasonable option to take.
Fiddling with fungus, Andr. I can appreciate alchemical research, but this isn't what I was intending for you to do.
Figures you'd be interested in alchemy, given the giant cauldron upstairs.
What's another cooking pot in your kitchen? Regardless, what are you up to?
Well, as you put it, a bit of alchemy. Chasing a theory. Looking at the fungus that's growing off of revenants.
For your corpse with an identity issue? An odd conundrum, but I fail to see why this is taking you away from your duties.
The crystals weren't conclusive, and these fungi seem relatively unique to this world. It was worth a look.
So, is this or isn't this a crimson fungus in the pot, then?
A bit of both. The fungus in the pot is, alchemically speaking, crimson fungus. It's now the exact same property.
So the reanimated dead grow a similar species. What of it?
I was able to synthesize the fungus from the one that grew on the revenants. And that wasn't all. Hold this.
Ah, contemptuous creature! I should...
You're not hurt, are you?
Not terribly. It was a regenerative potion. But he still smashed a glass bottle over my face like a classless bar-hopping tramp.
Do you know what it takes to make a regeneration potion?
Of course I do. Any idiot knows that it requires a ghast tear.
Where are the ghasts then?
Now that you say that, I suppose what you're looking into does hold some merit, yes. You believe that revenants might be connected to something larger, something you haven't considered.
I was able to synthesize a tear from the fungus, soul sand as well. Things that aren't natural. There's only one other potential avenue I haven't checked, and I'm nowhere near subject expert on the matter. So, it's time I go get to the soul of the problem, as it were.
Well, that certainly proves an interesting avenue of research. This will benefit us greatly. And remember, you're cooking tonight. Try not to burn it like last time.
I can ponder about old trinkets later. I should find Keo. If he's fully moved in by now anyway. Pringle. If he is here, he's probably... Yeah, he's probably either in his room or in his watchtower. Oh. He's right over there. Not using me crouching. Hello? Oh.
What's up?
Hello.
Oh, hey.
I see you settled into the room.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still working on it a little bit, but I think it's good.
It looks
All right.
nice. Has a nice feeling to it.
I've been making a couple of these.
Oh. Well, thank you. I'm not quite hungry at the moment, but
It's alright. So what's up?
I need your help with something.
Oh, okay.
More so
What is it?
I need you with me for something.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't know if you remember her, but not terribly long ago we met another revenant by the name of Lillie. It was the same day as when you lost most of your memory. Or it was the same day.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's another one. I just don't remember.
It's quite fine.
Same day.
I need you two to come with me to potentially answer something. I might have I don't think I have a theory, but I think I have a lead about what could be causing your memory loss.
Well, I mean, that would be perfect.
It's a lead at best, but
Fine. Oh wait, is this? Give me a second. I'll be back.
I will be here. Kyo? You
Sorry
good?
about that. Yeah, I'm okay. On second thought, we could just go. I'll have to clean that up later. I'm still not used to controlling, the powers yet.
I see. Also, mayhaps it may be a good idea to practice with a separate pole arm before you, just to get more experience with something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I've read some of my stuff, and I hear I did have training with it at one point, which makes sense why I have it, but... you'd think it'd be muscle memory if I've been using it, but not really.
It comes and goes with those kinds of things. I just need to remember which direction it was. I think it was off the back of the mountain this way. You can hop on if you'd prefer.
Thank you.
Tends to just make things slightly quicker. At least I think this is the direction.
Sorry, normally I'm good with directions, but only after I've visited.
I might be hitting you.
Yeah, just a little bit, but it doesn't matter.
I apologize. Oh. Thank you.
That's what I was trying to pick up.
Whoa. The towers you build came along quite nicely. Might need to put braziers in them or something.
Yeah, that would probably work.
I think it was that way.
There's a horse down here.
It appears to be a monster. Okay.
Bad horse. Very bad horse.
Very bad horse.
Danger horse.
Kyo, might be a good idea to get off my head.
Yeah, I agree. Why was those horses so angry?
Those horses were not kind people.
I guess it was... You are very mean. You should not have done that.
They naturally are.
You're mine now.
We can come back for him later.
I'm gonna claim him.
Oop.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay.
He won't burn up in the daylight, so he should be fine. So if I remember correctly, her home might be off the coast there.
See if I remember.
Well done.
Yeah.
Alright, hop back on.
Better with it.
I believe this is the way. I see it now.
Oh, yeah. Man, what a house.
It's gotten more aesthetically pleasing than last time I came out here. Oof. I forget that I am not necessarily a fan of heights.
Which is funny considering we live on a mountain valley, but...
We are in the dip of a mountain valley, to be fair. But to be fair, I've lived in a lighthouse before.
How are you still afraid of heights?
That's a great question, to be fair. And also to kind of pedal back on that as well, is I spent a majority of my time in a chamber underneath the lighthouse.
Makes more sense.
Plus, no matter if I used to be able to grow wings, so there's a whole lot of back and forth on it. I hate spiders more than heights, though.
Yeah, spiders are a little weird. I don't really like them. I mean, I don't mind them, but like, if they're in my house, I'm like, yeah, get this out. I just realized I don't need to be on your head anymore.
Not anymore. I used to call them many legs.
Many legs, I like that.
I didn't know human terminology very well way back when. Granted, I knew English, but...
Wait. How does that work?
Oh. Seems that she's up there. Oh.
Is this who you're coming to meet?
Indeed.
Nice house.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hi. Let me come down. I'll come down to meet you.
I apologize for not giving any signal ahead.
It's okay. I'm coming out.
Truth be told, I'm not used to having neighbors either.
Yeah.
Man, everyone's socially awkward here, huh?
Hi.
Antisocial.
80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Kyo?
Yo, yeah.
He's it might be warranted to reintroduce yourself to him. He's been having a bit of issues with memory recently.
Oh, okay then. I'm Lillie.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Is there a reason for the visit today?
There actually is. Also, I like what you've done with the pond.
Thank you. I was trying to replicate some stuff from my past, and this is what I could remember.
You don't mind if I jump in, do you?
Go ahead.
Oh, I probably should have asked permission. Sorry.
Ah,
It's okay.
it feels nice on my skin.
Agreed.
Yeah. I'm hoping to add some little fish or something in here one day.
Depending on the fish, maybe an axolotl would find a nice home in here too. Little friends.
Yeah.
Don't axolotls. Never mind.
They typically eat tropical fish, I believe.
Hmm.
I don't know how they react around normal fish, actually. In any case, I've actually come to ask an odd request of you.
Sure, what is it?
Okay, it's more like two questions, but by any chance, have you had an odd fungus growing on you?
Like these?
Exactly those.
Hey, cool. I got
Yeah, I've got a couple.
Okay, so that's a first step to that theory. You'll have to forgive me if this is a little pushy, but do you remember anything about your life?
It's coming back a little, like in bits and pieces, but I don't remember everything. Like, I remember small details like this pond, but I don't remember a lot of the bigger stuff.
I see. Would you be against accompanying us for something?
Sure. I'm up to it.
new friend. Yeah.
I'm going to be upfront about this. I've taken it upon myself to try and figure out where his memory issues are coming from, and I don't even know if I can call it a theory, but I'm trying to figure out if it has something to do with revenants in general. And the mushrooms that seem to fall off the both of you can be distilled into something that can't normally be found in this world.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've done a bit of experimenting and stuff on it myself. They seem odd.
It feels weird every time I end up explaining this to someone, but I'm not from this dimension, and where I come from, there is a sort of realm we referred to as the Nether, fiery hellscape and such. And the substances that I've been able to tell that the fungus can be distilled into are things that can only be found in that world, in the Nether.
Huh. That's odd.
Is that like those, is that what they turn into? Because, like, I've got one up on, like, my chopping board before, because I wanted to see if I can make it into the stew. And they turned into, like, these warts, but they, like, kept growing. So I have, like, a little garden of it.
That on its own isn't necessarily strange, as that's also a fungus that's found locally within the Nether. But what comes to being odd is that it's capable of turning into alchemically the same thing as a creature from the Nether's tears.
tears?
Distilling it down into
That's-
liquid form, it's the exact same properties.
Huh.
Interesting.
So,
Does it cry?
it,
Who found that out?
oh, those things, I hate them. They're called ghasts. They're giant squid-like white monstrosities that cry endlessly.
Oh,
Their tears have very powerful regenerative properties, though.
Interesting.
They hated me.
I don't
They,
even know what they are, and I feel bad.
I feel no mercy for them. They hunt, where I came from, they hunted me down relentlessly.
Oh,
I could not tell you why. They just did.
feel less bad then.
They also were capable of spewing fireballs from their mouths. Yeah, it was fun stuff. But,
Oh!
If they weren't directed, at me, I feel like that would be cool, but...
I considered trying to make a sport out of it because you could, with the right timing, knock the fireballs back at them, but I'm getting besides myself.
Hmm.
Where this comes into interest with the both of you is if this has an analog to something that is known to myself and others as a hellish landscape where souls go to be damned potentially, and I'm not entirely certain, but I do believe the fungus can also be used to create soul sand, which is self-explanatory, but I'm not entirely sure of that yet. But it's a hypothesis, and I'm trying to figure out if these fungus have anything to do with your souls. But I'm not equipped to figure that out. So the reason I needed you to come with me is because I think I know a person that might be able to help give some answers on that.
Be awesome.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Wonderful. This feels all too familiar. My apologies. By any chance, do you know how to get to Sanctum?
I believe I do, yes.
I suppose it's warranted for us to all go there first, considering that, well, I've not been to Carcadia yet, but from the coordinates I've been told of it, it's far from our current location.
Oh. So we should head over then,
Adventure.
I guess.
I would say so. Ugh.
I'm gonna... Is there a portal here? Like, how did he...
Slash trigger help.
It's a portal.
It's the unstuck thing in the
Where are
buffer.
you going? Go crazy. Anyways.
Whoop. There you two are.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oof. Okay.
It feels weird to me too. I've been through quite a lot of
Yeah.
portals, and yet I've still got to adjust to new forms of teleportation every single time.
Yeah, that was
Feels like
odd.
deja vu, to be honest.
One more time?
So that kind of feels like deja vu, to be honest. But
I think you've done it before, but I don't remember fully.
makes sense.
So,
Yeah, this is my first time here. Or probably not first time, but
not fully, but I believe our distance takes us out that way.
Okay.
This is another bit of an odd question, but have you ever run across a lizard with wings?
I've seen a few, but I haven't seen like one that up close.
It seems out of luck we might be walking.
I think I'm already lost.
Oh dear.
Where?
I found you.
Oh, you did.
I see your name. Ow.
I'm running into this, like... Oh my god. Or spiral. Oh.
That may be in the direction we need to go anyway.
Do you... There's a big lighthouse. I'm gonna go to it. Can you meet me there, I guess?
Yes. I think I went the wrong way, though. Though, looping back around. Bridge will do it.
I gotta come here later. See, this is why I love adventures.
Are you talking a big lighthouse or a big house with a bunch of lights on it?
The big lighthouse.
Okay, so you're all the way in proper port spiral then.
Yeah, I think. There's a picnic. Oh my god.
Yep, definitely in port spiral.
There's a whole cookout going on. It's great.
I've seen it when I've been out there for groceries, but can't say I've ever seen anyone doing the proper cookout.
There's cookies. Goodness, this place is great.
Do not tempt my sweet tooth.
There's a... I don't know if I could get to the lighthouse from here.
I very much dislike spiders.
I'm in a place with a pretty fountain. It's right across from the lighthouse.
We're approaching the city now.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't get stopped by the wall.
Whoa. Look at these houses.
Spider.
Ah,
Oh, there's a skeleton as well.
This feels like an area I'm not supposed to be, but I think I'm here anyways. These dogs.
there we go. Firearms completely utterly. Well, they're not utterly useless, but god, I need to fiddle with that one.
Viral outfit. This is a pretty place. Got armor here? I'll come here later.
I think he's further into the city proper.
So much stuff here.
Probably.
Spend so much time later.
It's a very sprawling community. Not much is for certain. I think we found where you're hiding there, Kyo. I believe we're...
Oh, there you are.
There you are.
Hey, oh. You got a little...
We ran into a skeleton or two.
Don't worry. My brain is slimy. Maybe I do have brain damage. We're going to hope that I don't.
I don't think so. You seem like a completely sane, capable person.
So we need to be going out in this direction.
I just realized I didn't even...
The flying ships.
Note.
I'm not... I was here a while ago when one was in port. A strange cat person by the name of Sin is the apparent shipwright of these. I'm not exactly sure how they were able to make the boats capable of it, but it is fascinating.
At that point, why do you have the bottom built for water?
Well, I imagine a hull is still very useful to keep for stability purposes. Yep, I believe we go this way. It's a shame I did not pack a boat.
Water.
Water.
This feels nice. Yeah, my body dries out really easily.
So does mine. It comes to some concerning notion that I am oddly similar to revenants in a few capacities.
Hey, what's concerning about it? We're cool. Right?
I'm certainly not going to dispute that.
Kitty!
Someone's cat.
No!
I'm happy it's not mine. I would have felt bad.
Fantastic.
Empty. Either someone else scrounged it up or someone gave up on a build. Okay, yeah, we're going the right way still. I suppose there's also a notion of my species in my world were stigmatized as being undead, but none of us were.
Wait, what? How does that spread?
Oh,
Like, you're not dead, but people think you're dead?
it's because monochrome skin, monotone voice, very slow mannerisms. People thought we didn't have souls.
Huh.
Yeah, I believe that's where the species name for hollows originated from.
Huh.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I think we ended up owning it. Besides, I'm pretty sure I'm the last one, so I'd say the name will stick.
Oh!
Yeah,
It occurs to me that sounds much more depressing when I say it out loud.
Yeah, that's a little depressing.
My apologies then.
I'm sure it works itself out.
Yeah. We still got a ways to go, but we are going in the right direction.
Good.
Kyo, I'm curious to ask now, have you ever gotten sick before? Well, since waking up, I suppose.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Sick. I mean, like, I'll wake up with, like, headaches, but I mean, I haven't been sick, I don't think. I haven't read anything that I was.
I ask because you're drinking a lot of unfiltered water.
Oh.
proceeds to drink more.
No, yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I mean, I haven't gotten sick yet. Plus, I like just taking some from new areas.
Taking water from new areas?
Yeah. They all have different tastes.
I would imagine so. Freshwater and saltwater are a very astute example. Oh.
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 What? Well, that's not concerning.
You two against making a slight detour?
Yeah, let's go there.
Because that, I don't recall if the last time I was here, but
Oh,
that,
yeah,
That is the ship that brought myself and others here.
Oh. It crashed?
I think, according to testimony, it was shot down by something.
Oh.
Truth be told, I wasn't there when it crashed. Well, I was there when it was crashing, but I jumped out. I jumped off of it. I could grow wings at the time, so I wasn't terribly concerned. But then my wings didn't grow. But then someone I knew saved me. So. Ah, goodness.
This place is. What was your attachment to this place?
It was more so just the thing that got us here.
Oh, okay. This place is trash.
Did you think I was going to take offense to that?
But, well, like, if you like helped build it or something, I didn't want to be rude.
Oh no, you also wouldn't have been. This place is completely trashed.
Is it structurally safe, like sound to be
It's fine.
in this thing?
Probably not. But I'm admittedly very interested. Fascinating. The liquid cryothium all solidified. So likely does have just a very lower freezing, or remarkably different freezing point than normal. Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. Apologies.
Wait,
It's okay.
I'm looking at the pretty glass. Is there a way we could get down?
I wouldn't
Here we go.
recommend it.
Ow. Oh. There's bright, shiny lights down here.
Miss Lillie. Oh,
Yeah.
Never mind, I can't cast magic here. Well, good news is there is safer ways down, and by the looks of it, ways out of it. There you are.
Hey, there's a... Maybe it's just me, but this is very bright down here. It's like forbidden
Whoa.
milk.
Yeah, that is extraordinarily bright. That looks so pretty in my fucking shaders. Holy hell.
Yeah, me too.
It really does look like Vex milk.
I wasn't gonna say anything, because we're on.
Stuff happens. I ain't gonna make any judgments for voicing out a character. Back into character. Whoosh.
Can I touch it?
I'd worry you might not be able to get out. It doesn't look like there are any ways to climb out.
I wonder if you could get through it to the side. Whoa.
Is it bright down
This
there
goes
too?
deep.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. It's air pocket?
It seems like it. Mayhaps we shouldn't,
Who's
Go through up there.
bucket?
Oh,
Yeah,
Keo tossed that down.
Threw that down.
Oh.
We should probably not be, crawling along that stuff at the very least. Well, we shouldn't be, but we are. Adventure.
Tastes kind of funny. Adventure.
Wait, did you lick it?
Yeah. I mean, no.
It does taste funny. Don't ask me how I did that with no mouth.
You have no sense of survival? Why you do not lick random things?
You said this had, like, this stuff froze over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means it probably melted.
More so that the compound that this was made of has a much
Here we go. Look at this.
how's the term? Freezing point?
Mm.
Its freezing point happens at a much warmer temperature for us.
Oh.
Hopefully this water has a little bit of that taste.
Alright. Looks like we have our way forward.
Woo.
Just gonna hold up one moment. There we go.
Oh my goodness, what happened here? I'm
Probably,
assuming it's
probably part of the crater, yeah.
I don't want to touch that. It's a little bit too hot for my liking.
Well, if we walk this way. Okay, good. It seems we have a decent way to go. Alright, I'm going to doubt my strength on this one, but would you two like me to carry us?
Sure.
Alright,
If
hop
you
on.
think you could do it.
I'm going to try.
You have a cane.
I'm going to attempt.
I already feel bad. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are you good?
I don't think I think whatever is inhibiting my... there we go.
Oh.
Ah.
If you ever need a rest, seriously, you can stop. You don't.
Exploring is what I tend to like doing. Same as walking. Truth be told, I could not imagine a better way to spend retirement than just exploring and walking.
You're getting crumbs on my head.
Oops. My bad.
Ah,
That's fine.
one got in my eye.
See what you've done.
All good. Got it out.
Pretty flowers.
Very pretty trees.
Very pretty trees. There's a bee!
No.
Not a character, I'm just imagining the clip of Mr. Unknown. Look at the baby bees! Oh, whoops.
I shouldn't know that song, but I do anyway. You swimming with us too?
That's impressive.
I'm a much better swimmer than I am a walker. My entire species were, well, yeah, they were semi-aquatic.
Oh. That makes sense then.
It's kind of hard to tell depending. Primarily just because they were shapeshifters, and they kind of... And unfortunately not the kind where you could turn into another person. I think that ability would have been awesome to have, but we're the kind of ones that have the ability to adapt to our environment.
Shoot, I mean, that's cool as well.
It's primarily the reason why my heartbeat's so slow. It's to deal with cold water.
Maharaj. Sorry. Anyways. I had to say it.
Ooh, snacks. Nope, I need to focus.
Snacks where?
Snacks?
Fish.
Oh,
You'll have to forgive me. It's an old habit.
I didn't know you like fish.
it's okay.
Salmon
Man,
is
I
my
would-
favorite.
I've been cooking fish this entire time. I'm trying to make stew.
Oop. I dropped you both. Apologies.
Okay.
Could you repeat yourself for me, by the way, Keo? I didn't hear you clearly.
Yeah, I said, you should have told me that sooner. I wouldn't have spent all that time making stews. I would probably try to make fish.
I still appreciate the food.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I'm not the greatest judge of anything culinary. One of my preferred snacks is dried kelp.
Oh. That actually sounds good.
You are the first person I've heard to agree with me in liking it.
I mean, like, put salt on it?
You know, I never considered that before. It's not very filling, but I do like it. It has a
Like
very
the-
pleasing texture, too.
Oh yeah, because you, like, give water back with your, like, saliva, essentially.
In my case, it's just more because I like the crunch.
I'll need to try it sometime.
I have a farm for it. Looks like a forest fire might have happened up here.
Oh,
And there's a village as well.
No people. Or just villagers, but...
Could just be villagers.
no matter. It's their life.
I'd say we're about halfway there at this point.
Mm,
Probably a little
so
over.
it really is far out.
Not as far out. I'd say it's about as far out as where we live from here as, or how to put it. It's about as far out from Sanctum as we are, just in the other way.
The sun is starting to set. Do you guys like to maybe stop, do a campfire for the night or something? Or
Might-
stop at the beach?
Might be a good idea, though we are. I'll leave it up to you two, but we are relatively closer to the destination.
You think we could make it?
I think we could certainly attempt to,
Why not?
as long as I keep my speed going. I should be able to.
This is what adventures are for.
Sorry if you get leaves in your teeth, hair, and eyes.
It's okay, I'll pick it out later.
Eh.
Later.
Well, yeah, if I pick it out now, it'll just drop onto you in 80s.
Much obliged for keeping me in mind in that.
Oh, by the way, 80s, I do have something to talk to you about later, but I just want to say it before I forgot.
You have something I'd be interested in?
I mean, I would hope.
I mean, likelihood is you would. Okay, so we gotta start going fully this way now.
I love that up there.
Just gonna move past that skeleton. Miss Lillie,
Mhm.
if you don't mind me asking, do you have any abilities?
I do. I recently attended a class at MIPS for people with the similar abilities to me, so I've been researching and looking into them.
Ah. I've wondered if I should listen into one of those lectures myself. Ooh, rain.
It was quite helpful. There was also way more people there just sitting to listen in than people of the with the same abilities as mine. So it wouldn't be too out of place if you were to show up.
I'm not the biggest people person, and I don't think I actually know anyone that lives in that community. I've met some of them, but I
Yeah.
don't know any of them.
I was extinguished.
Yeah, there were quite a few people.
You guys. Ooh, I kind of like this one. This is the water from the big old crash ship.
There is I'd say there's probably a 70% chance that that's irradiated.
Is that why my tongue feels tingly?
It's probably a
Oh,
good
God.
chance of it. I'd prefer you not die, though, I'll be honest, because I'd rather you not lose your memories.
Yeah, sorry.
The trees are
Floating.
um
Likely we're burned. I think we're approaching our destination, though.
That was good.
oh, I think I see something.
You'd probably be a better judge of that than I. You have a very high up perspective. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Into the water we go.
I suppose I see it. Now, I'm not entirely sure if she is here, but I was told that she lived in this area.
Oh.
So I'm surmising that she's potentially somewhere here. That house doesn't look fully complete yet. Ow. I would prefer you not.
Let's find one somewhere because this rain, I feel like, is not gonna let up soon.
Potentially not.
Realistically, it won't.
Hello.
You two can take some cover. I'll see if. Ah. There we are. Where's my... There it is. That one might be it. Follow me. I think it's this way. Ooh. Maybe you were a soldier.
Maybe.
Before you mentioned that you felt like your memories leaned towards that. Judging by the amount of accuracy with the bow, I'm thinking that's a very high likelihood.
There's one of my muscle memories there. Still can't do much with the big pointy stick, but aviary.
One of the people that lives here is a Kenku.
Oh, there's so many spiders.
I don't like any of this. I would very much like to go inside away from the spiders as well.
I feel like we should
Yeah.
have stopped.
Perhaps,
You know
but...
what? This is adventure. Even though
Hello? Oh.
it's kind of weird looking into someone's window.
Kind of is.
It's a little odd.
Knock.
Hello there.
Knock knock.
Hi, hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm very sorry for I apologize for showing up to your doorstep. I don't know if you recall me. I'm
No, yeah, I remember you. Yeah,
This is
you're that one. You're the one person. Yeah. Sorry.
You're perfectly fine. I'm glad you remember me. Miss Genevieve, right?
Genevieve, yes.
These are my friends Kyo and Lillie.
I got you. Sorry about the knobs.
Babies.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
There we go.
Nice. There's one behind you.
May we
Nice,
come in?
nice to meet you.
May we come
Yes.
inside your home?
For sure, yes. I wasn't sure what the plan was, but yes, please head. You can please head inside.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh.
So what's the? Oh, this.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Do you want to see it? I can try to hand it to you.
I would be interested, but maybe in a little bit.
Sure. Yeah. Let me put that to my side. There we go. That feels better. So now I can fight.
I wanted to ask something of you because I think you can help me with something.
Okay. Sure. What might that be?
Your abilities, they lay more on the spiritual side of things in terms of the spiral,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, like in my magic, and also I like in being able to more so kind of talk with the spirits. These are kind of just making noise right now, though. It gets a little annoying sometimes. The lanterns, they talk. No, Anyhow, sorry.
You don't need to apologize. That's actually how does that work for you, if you don't mind my asking?
Okay, so I guess it depends. Like if I'm just listening to the little this, it's basically like background noise mostly, but like unless I'm focusing on it. But focusing on it's kind of difficult. It's doable. It just usually needs like me to know if I'm focusing on it for a certain person, like if it's a soul I'm looking for, if that makes sense. So I've done that in the past, with assistance usually. So it's probably a little more difficult for me to do alone, because I don't really have the people I used to work with
I see.
on that. But it is doable. It's just it's hard to do without without being looking for like a specific person basically, or a specific thing, depending on how much it's focused.
Or it sounds like this is a ritual of some kind. Is there anything you'd need for it?
I don't particularly need much. Like if you want, I can show you something that I've been working on down here with some of these lanterns. It's not much. It's a room with basically soul fire in it. So like be careful of your step, as it is a little,
Whoa.
This is the kind of place that I can use to focus my power when I really need to. But looking for a soul, like a singular soul or something like that, is easier. This is more of like trying to sense things, sense. One second. So basically, how I've most recently used that is to see if the town I used to live in is inhabited anymore. It's not. But looking for a soul is easier.
If this room works for it, then this might be very very helpful, because could you potentially read if a soul is imprinted on an object, or has something, or is or soul energy is revolving around an object or anything of that nature.
So, like basically, like if an object is holding the soul energy.
That's the closest way I can explain it. I don't understand the practice that much, but
That's possible. Like as we see with these lanterns that contain it, or the one that I'm holding, also containing a fire of the same kind. It is powered by souls, so items like that can be. Like it's possible. I've not really done that much, but I can definitely try it.
Kyo, Lillie, do either of you have fungus?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Fungus. Okay.
One of each. I should explain.
They kind of
Okay.
pop off.
These, I'm going to take a guess and say you likely know what revenants are.
Revenants. I've not. I don't think I've seen revenants personally, but I do know revenants being spirits that aren't able to rest. Basically, is that what?
You have now.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. That's what my. That's kind of what my life's work is about, helping the dead. So, my apologies for not recognizing that. I'm out of practice, it would seem.
The matter of
yeah.
the purpose of this is that Kyo he died again recently, and he came back with his memories, well, not in a jumble. Most of his memories left him of the recent events he had gone through.
Yeah.
And Miss Lillie here, at least I don't believe you've died any other times. I don't necessarily know
just the once.
I don't necessarily know if you have any condition going around you like Kyo does with the crystals growing on him. But
I don't.
what does seem to be consistent between these two are those fungal growths growing off of them.
Gotcha.
And what's concerning about it is that those can be used to make things that I believe are more attached to things to do with souls or a purgatory-like reality. Well, more like a hellish-like reality, but in any case.
Okay. That sounds
This is very weird to ask, but could you perhaps divine the fungus to see if it does have anything to do with anything soul-based?
I can attempt. I'm not exactly sure what that will get, basically.
Anything helps. It's largely just a theory. And mostly, I Oh.
What happened?
I'm getting a better look at it.
Oh, fair.
No, sorry.
You're all good.
Yeah. It's just a little hot in here.
I understand.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely warm. It's not the most comfortable room to be in, but having the soul fire and the lanterns arranged like this can kind of help. It's they're all more equidistant from the center. Of course, the center being where I usually work at.
Any information would help, because this is largely, I'm trying to figure out why Kyo is losing his memory. And
Fair, okay.
I think that perhaps it could be a revenant thing, but
I'm not sure. Okay, so I do remember one of the off the top of my head, I can think of one of the mantras that I've used in the past for summoning spirits. Yes, so something different. Well, not something, but communing with spirits. I'm not sure if it would do the job, but I could attempt. It's more for locating a spirit, but so maybe I'm not sure how it would work with me having the the object in my hand right here of
I can hold the lantern for you then, if that would make it easier.
Oh, the lantern's fine. I'm holding on to that will help a little bit more in focusing. I mean the fungus, if checking, like for checking you said trying to see if there's a presence of a soul on there, basically, right?
You're not
Essentially.
because we got more than one, or at least I do.
Pardon? No.
He's referring to more than one fungus.
Oh, okay.
They do kind of grow off of the two.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to try. I mean, it's part of the job that I used to do. So, I mean, it would be nice to do the job again. Basically, try to do the job at least in some way of trying to work with spirits like that.
I would
Even
greatly
though-
appreciate it.
Yeah. I say work with spirits as if you two aren't standing in front of me, but maybe this will shed some light onto these fungus growing off of you.
I didn't even think about that. The spooky ghosts.
Just a wee bit more. I mean, a spooky ghost with, I'm assuming, unfinished business. That's usually what I've heard revenants to be. I'm gonna work my way to the middle now. But yeah, I can. You should be safe to stand there. I can. Oh my. Run. That's
running.
I forgot that does that. I'm sorry. You may want to run. Those are spirits.
Running.
Damn.
Okay, so I forgot to point that my right hand would do that. I am so sorry.
Isn't canon.
This one is not canon. I got your stuff, Purple. I'll give you back.
Okay, so if you would like to take my lantern, yes. Here, let me try to hand it to you.
Hold on. Let me give. Oh.
Okay. So that's not a lantern anymore. Does that?
Sorry.
Yeah, that is.
Here, let me try dropping that a different way. Be careful. Oh, okay, did the thing again. Never mind. We're just gonna put that in my pockets. We're not gonna question that for now. That's not part of the. Okay, sorry. I don't know why that turned into a sword.
That is fascinating. I'm sorry. Could I take another look at that?
Sure, yes. Here. Let's see. I mean, I just tried to drop it, and it kind of just came back into my hand almost.
I mean, holding it is fine enough. Incredible.
I'm not.
It's very
it
pretty.
Looks like it's made of soul fire. That's all. That's the best I can guess out of it. That's. I'm at a loss as to why it's holding more of a sword shape. And okay, that's a question for a different time, I think.
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh.
Don't you have
Okay.
something similar?
Hmm?
Don't you have something similar, Aiden?
Where are you going? I can't see you.
I'm a ghost.
Oh no.
Oh.
I've returned to ghosthood. No, sorry, I just went down the ladder to see if I find the rest of the stuff.
Oh, it's okay.
I might have.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I have your horse armor.
Oh! I'm alive. Okay, I'm coming back then.
So, what was the question you said again? Sorry.
I forgot. I'll be honest. It's all fine.
That is okay. But yeah, I can attempt using the mantra again. Like it's more of a looking for spirit. So which one should I be looking for first out of the two?
Let's
If
start
we
with,
can do either or both.
Let's start with Kyo.
Kyo, okay, Kyo.
I'm coming right here.
You're all good. I'm just making sure I remember that to put that as the part of the mantra.
It's okay.
Okay.
This one,
Oh.
hurt me, I think, right?
That's the thing I do. Sorry.
You're all good. It won't hurt you now. I forgot that right clicking does that, and I had it in my offhand, so I sat down. So I'm gonna not stand up. Okay. Alright. Let's see if this works. Spirits I beg, spirits I plead, for your assistance with my humble deed. Spirits I beg, spirits I implore, for your support in opening the door between the realms in which we are, the living and dead, by no means too far. Spirit, oh god dang it. Well, that's how you messed it up real quick.
Scuff.
That's how you messed it up. I mean, I a bit.
You got most of it. You get credit.
I did.
You don't gotta
They
start
don't
with
really
me.
respond. They'll respond if I do that much, though, so I gotta do the rest. The living and dead by no means too far, but the entry I seek needs help on each side, where I will follow with you as my guide. Spirits I beg, spirits I beseech, that you bring me a soul to hear my speech. Spirits I beg, now I must plainly ask, help me find Kyo, for that is my task. Okay. I mean, I see you right in front of me, of course. But I am sensing something off for the fungus. It's hard to tell what it is. It feels much more faint, of course, than the fact that I would assume a fair portion, if not all of your soul, is with you right there. I'm not quite certain. It does feel like there is something there. Something more than there should be, because I mean, it's a fungus, so it shouldn't have a shard, like a fragment of a soul, as it feels like, to attached to it. You know, feels like what would happen if I were to like siphon souls from the fire into my lantern. It feels like the little pieces there in the lantern. So I'm not quite sure what that means. I mean, that grows off of you. I guess does that mean it must mean that as it grows off of you, it pulls a piece of your soul. But that's really weird. I don't know how that works.
It still implies movement, which is the concerning part.
Movement. Yeah, I mean, because it moved from the host to the fungus. Oh, okay.
Could you see if the same thing is happening with the sample from Lillie?
Of course. This time, hopefully, I'll be able to do the mantra all the way through. Because I do have to do it one time through for each people. So you said your name was what?
Lillie.
Lillie. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, doing that makes me shake. Even though this is a warm room, I'm shaking. Okay. Spirits I beg, spirits I plead, for your assistance with my humble deed. Spirits I beg, spirits I implore, for your support in opening the door between the realms in which we are, the living and dead, by no means too far. But the entry I seek needs help on each side, where I will follow with you as my guide. Spirits I beg, spirits I beseech, that you bring me a soul to hear my speech. Spirit I beg, and now I must plainly ask, help me find Lillie, for that is my task. Okay. Once again, just like with Kyo, I can sense your presence there. Oh, server restarting. That's okay. But also I can sense it in this fungus. This fungus does seem to hold a piece. So it seems like, I mean, it seems like that's kind of just what happens with the fungi, but that's really odd that they would be pulling pieces of a soul out of the host. Like you said, the movement doesn't make discernible sense to me because I've not seen anything like that before. Also, apologies if you hear my teeth chattering. It's really, I'm shivering.
Oh, you're all good. I don't hear it, at least.
Both in and out of character.
Back to character, whoosh. But, and it's not as if the mushrooms are holding it in and of itself. It's just, it could be a byproduct of the movement, perhaps. But
It could be. Like the byproduct of the soul's movement is the fungus, you thinking?
mayhaps.
I mean, souls do let things grow.
I don't understand it as well as others, but where are they going then?
That is a good question that I'm not really sure how to track down, because the problem is with finding the soul of someone is that it shows me the, like, but not shows, but like it helps me focus on where the most of the soul is, which, you know, being the fact that these two people have their souls, of course, at least most of it would seem. The fungi being the next strongest source and the closest to me is the next thing I can pick up. Past that, it's not something I can figure out like a kind of like heading or direction to, because I can do that too. Like if I'm looking, like if I were to be able to look at a certain area, basically using this setup. Let me take the lantern out of my hand so I don't mess anything up. But you know, like we don't need to repeat. But basically, just like looking at all that. Okay, what this allows me to do is I can sense life forces too. I can sense life forces and lack thereof. So this helps me sense where life forces are to a degree, but it doesn't help me. Like it doesn't help me sense where a soul or life force might be moving to past the person and a byproduct. If that makes sense, 'cause it doesn't make much sense to me, to be fair.
What you've explained makes sense, and even if it did,
Oh.
son of a bitch, Microsoft.
It always
Stick my arm off
It
the
always,
table arm.
it always happens.
Oh,
We're probably
It's
gonna
always
end up
something.
going on break when this happens.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Dude.
I fucking love that, by the way, Zoo.
Hmm.
The mantra. Well done.
Thank you.
I
I
wish
was
you
gonna
had-
say real fast, I was gonna make special effects when they did it, but the special effects did not work. I was gonna try and make it do this.
I can't even hear you doing
Oh.
Hmm?
I think I'll put SFX over and in post.
That's fair. My frames are chugging. I'm at 18 FPS right now.
Oh yikes.
I was really trying though, but
My
it was
laptop
not
is.
working.
It's all good. I appreciate it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
I wish you had Essential, because I was like swapping in and out between like the regular one and the combat one.
Hmm. Fair.
I was dying.
Holy shit. Another
Your,
bibble.
at work, conversation brother walks in and he started things at
You went scrunkle there.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. My brother walked in the middle of when I was talking and started throwing paper airplanes at me. So I was like going silent and trying my best to not laugh.
80s, I'm gonna
Yeah.
start a Bible cult
Why?
because it's funny.
We don't need that abomination.
We do!
No.
Oh gosh.
He's an abomination. He needs to burn for his sins.
No. Bibble's amazing. Right, Purple?
I think Bibble's
Yeah,
pretty
Bibble's amazing.
Ah.
How many
Yeah,
frames?
you
Oh,
swapped-
Change it
I'm
to
at a
Bibble.
solid 9 frames right now.
But I'm
Goodness.
You
but
can
I'm
change it back.
Elmo.
You could
You gotta swap to Bibble first, and then you could be
Bibble.
back down.
You could go back to Elmo, just be Bibble, just no
Yeah. Serves
bother
up.
80s.
Whoa.
Nope.
Oh, fair.
Well, okay, now I go to
We can
separate
go back.
because I was streaming.
Alright.
Bye bye.
Ooh.
That's what I was trying to pick up.
Whoa. The towers you build came along quite nicely. Might need to put braziers in them or something.
Yeah, that would probably work.
I think it was that way.
There's a horse down here.
It appears to be a monster. Okay.
Bad horse. Very bad horse.
Very bad horse.
Danger horse.
Kyo, might be a good idea to get off my head.
Yeah, I agree. Why was those horses so angry?
Those horses were not kind people.
I mean, I guess it was... You are very mean. You should not have done that.
They naturally are.
You're mine now.
We can come back for him later.
I'm gonna claim him.
Oop.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay.
He won't burn up in the daylight, so he should be fine.
That's good.
So if I remember correctly, her home might be off the coast there.
See if I remember.
Well done.
Yeah,
Alright, hop back on.
better with it.
I believe this is the way. I see it now.
Oh yeah. Man, what a house.
It's gotten more aesthetically pleasing than last time I came out here. Oof. I forget that I am not necessarily a fan of heights.
You and me both. Which is funny considering we live on a mountain valley, but...
We are in the dip of a mountain valley, to be fair. But to be fair, I've lived in a lighthouse before.
How are you still afraid of heights?
That's a great question. To be fair, and also to kind of pedal back on that as well, is I spent a majority of my time in a chamber underneath the lighthouse.
Makes more sense.
That's the matter of I used to be able to grow wings, so there's a whole lot of back and forth on it. I hate spiders more than heights, though.
Yeah, spiders are a little weird. I don't really like them. I mean, I don't mind them, but like, if they're in my house, I'm like, yeah, get this out. Here, I just realized I don't need to be on your head anymore.
Not anymore. I used to call them many legs.
Many legs, I like that.
I didn't know human terminology very well way back when. Granted, I knew English, but
Wait. How does that work?
Oh, seems that she's up there. Oh,
Is this who we're coming to meet?
indeed.
Nice house.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Let me come down. I'll come down to meet you.
I apologize for not giving any signal ahead.
It's okay. I'm coming out.
Truth be told, I'm not used to having neighbors either.
Yeah.
Man, everyone's socially awkward here, huh?
Hi.
Antisocial.
80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Kyo?
Kyo, yeah.
He's it might be warranted to reintroduce yourself to him. He's been having a bit of issues with memory recently.
Oh, okay then. I'm Lillie.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Is there a reason for the visit today?
There actually is. Also, I like what you've done with the pond.
Thank you. I was trying to replicate some stuff from my past, and this is what I could remember.
You don't mind if I jump in, do you?
Go ahead.
Oh, I probably should have asked permission. Sorry.
Ah,
It's okay.
it feels nice on my skin.
Agreed.
Yeah. I'm hoping to add some little fish or something in here one day.
Depending on the fish, maybe an axolotl would find a nice home in here too. Little friends.
Yeah.
Don't axolotls. Never mind.
They typically eat tropical fish, I believe.
Hmm.
I don't know how they react around normal fish, actually. In any case, I've actually come to ask an odd request of you.
Sure, what is it?
By... Okay, it's more like two questions, but... By any chance, have you had an odd fungus growing on you?
Like these?
Exactly those.
Hey, cool. I got
Yeah, I've got a couple.
Okay, so that's a first step to that theory. You'll have to forgive me if this is a little pushy, but do you remember anything about your life?
It's coming back a little, like in bits and pieces, but I don't remember everything. Like, I remember small details like this pond, but I don't remember a lot of the bigger stuff.
I see. Would you be against accompanying us for something?
Sure. I'm up to it.
new friend. Yeah.
I'm going to be upfront about this. I've taken it upon myself to try and figure out where his memory issues are coming from, and I don't even know if I can call it a theory, but I'm trying to figure out if it has something to do with revenants in general. And the mushrooms that seem to fall off the both of you can be distilled into something that can't normally be found in this world.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've done a bit of experimenting and stuff on it myself. They seem odd.
It feels weird every time I end up explaining this to someone, but I'm not from this dimension, and where I come from, there is a sort of realm we referred to as the Nether. Fiery hellscape and such. And the substances that I've been able to tell that the fungus can be distilled into are things that can only be found in that world, in the Nether.
Huh. That's odd.
Is that like those, is that what they turn into? Because, like, I've got one up on, like, my chopping board before, because I wanted to see if I could make it into the stew. And they turned into, like, these warts, but they, like, kept growing. So I have, like, a little garden of it.
That on its own isn't necessarily strange, as that's also a fungus that's found locally within the Nether. But what comes to being odd is that it's capable of turning into alchemically the same thing as a creature from the Nether's tears.
Oh,
Tears?
Distilling it down to the
That's-
liquid form, it's the exact same properties.
Huh.
interesting.
So
Does it cry?
it
Who found that out?
oh, those things, I hate them. They're called ghasts. They're giant squid-like white monstrosities that cry endlessly.
Oh,
Their tears have very powerful regenerative properties, though.
Interesting.
They hated me.
I don't
They,
even know what they are, and I feel bad.
I feel no mercy for them. They hunt, where I came from, they hunted me down relentlessly.
Oh,
I could not tell you why. They just did.
feel less bad than.
They also were capable of spewing fireballs from their mouths. Yeah, it was fun stuff. But
Oh!
If they weren't directed, at me, I feel like that would be cool. But
I considered trying to make a sport out of it because you could, with the right timing, knock the fireballs back at them. But I'm getting besides myself.
Hmm.
Where this comes into interest with the both of you is if this has an analog to something that is known to myself and others as a hellish landscape where souls go to be damned potentially, and I'm not entirely certain, but I do believe the fungus can also be used to create soul sand, which is self-explanatory, but I'm not entirely sure of that yet. But it's a hypothesis, and I'm trying to figure out if these fungus have anything to do with your souls. But I'm not equipped to figure that out. So the reason I needed you to come with me is because I think I know a person that might be able to help give some answers on that.
be awesome.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Wonderful. This feels all too familiar. My apologies. By any chance, do you know how to get to Sanctum?
I believe I do, yes.
I suppose it's warranted for us to all go there first, considering that, well, I've not been to Carcadia yet, but from the coordinates I've been told of it, it's far from our current location.
Oh. So we should head over then,
Adventure.
I guess.
I would say so. Ugh.
I'm gonna. A portal here? Like, how did he?
/ trigger help.
It's a portal.
It's the unstuck
Where are
thingamabobber.
you going? You're crazy.
Oh,
Anyways,
there you two are.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ugh. Okay.
it feels weird to me too. I've been through quite a lot of
Yeah.
portals, and yet I've still got to adjust to new forms of teleportation every single time.
Yeah, that was
feels like
odd.
deja vu, to be honest.
One more time?
So that kind of feels like deja vu, to be honest. But
I think you've done it before, but I don't remember fully.
makes sense.
So,
Yeah, this is my first time here. Or probably not first time, but
not fully, but I believe our distance takes us out that way.
okay.
This is another bit of an odd question, but Have you ever run across a lizard with wings?
I've seen a few, but I haven't seen like one that up close.
It seems out of luck we might be walking.
I think I'm already lost.
Oh dear.
Where?
I found you.
Oh, you did?
I see your name. Ow.
I'm running into this, like... Oh my god. Port spiral. Huh.
That may be in the direction we need to go anyway.
Do you... There's a big lighthouse. I'm gonna go to it. Can you meet me there, I guess?
Yes. I think I went the wrong way, though. Though, looping back around. Bridge will do it.
I gotta come here later. See, this is why I love adventures.
Are you talking a big lighthouse or a big house with a bunch of lights on it?
The big lighthouse.
Okay. So you're all the way in the proper port spiral then?
Yeah. I think. Oh, there's a picnic! Oh my god.
Yep, definitely in port spiral.
There's a whole cookout going on. It's great.
I've seen it when I've been out there for groceries, but can't say I've ever seen anyone doing the proper cookout.
There's cookies. Goodness. This place is great.
Do not tempt my sweet tooth.
There's a... I don't know if I could get to the lighthouse from here.
I very much dislike spiders.
I'm in a place with a pretty fountain, and it's right across from the lighthouse.
We're approaching the city now.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't get stopped by the wall.
Whoa. Look at these houses.
Spider. Oh, there's a skeleton as well.
This feels like an area I'm not supposed to be, but I think I'm here anyways. These dogs.
There we go. Firearms completely utterly useless, but god, I need to fiddle with that one.
Viral outfitters. This is a pretty place. Got armor here? I'm gonna come here later.
I think he's further into the city proper.
So much stuff here.
Probably.
Spend so much time later.
It's a very sprawling community, that much is for certain. I think we found where you're hiding there, Keo. I believe we're...
Oh, there you are.
There you are.
Hey, oh. You got a little...
We ran into a skeleton or two.
Don't worry. My brain is slimy. Maybe I do have brain damage. We're going to hope that I don't.
I don't think so. You seem like a completely sane, capable person.
So... So we need to be going out this direction.
I just realized I didn't even...
The flying ships.
Light note.
I'm not... I was here a while ago when one was in port. A strange cat person by the name of Sin is the apparent shipwright of these. I'm not exactly sure how they were able to make the boats capable of it, but it is fascinating.
At that point, why do you have the bottom built for water?
Well, I imagine a hull is still very useful to keep for stability purposes.
Hmm.
Yep, I believe we go this way. It's a shame I did not pack a boat.
Water.
Water.
This feels nice. Yeah, my body dries out really easily.
So does mine. It comes to some concerning notion that I am oddly similar to revenants in a few capacities.
Hey, what's concerning about it? We're cool. Right?
I'm certainly not going to dispute that.
Kitty!
Someone's cat.
No!
I'm happy it's not mine. I would have felt bad.
Fantastic.
Empty. Either someone else scrounged it up or someone gave up on a build. Okay, yeah, we're going the right way still. I suppose there's also a notion of my species in my world were stigmatized as being undead, but none of us were.
Wait, what?
Pe-
How does that spread?
Oh,
Like, you're not dead, but people think you're dead?
it's because monochrome skin, monotone voice, very slow mannerisms. People thought we didn't have souls.
Huh.
Yeah, I believe that's where the species name for hollows originated from.
Huh.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I think we ended up owning it. Besides, I'm pretty sure I'm the last one, so I'd say the name will stick.
Oh!
Yeah,
It occurs to me that sounds much more depressing when I say it out loud.
Yeah, that's a little depressing.
My apologies then.
I'm sure it works itself out.
Yeah. We still got a ways to go, but we are going in the right direction.
That's good.
Kyo, I'm curious to ask now, have you ever gotten sick before? Well, since waking up, I suppose.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Sick. I mean, like, I'll wake up with, like, headaches, but I mean, I haven't been sick, I don't think. I haven't read anything that I was.
I ask because you're drinking a lot of unfiltered water.
Oh.
proceeds to drink more.
No, yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I mean, I haven't gotten sick yet. Plus, I like just taking some from new areas.
Taking water from new areas?
Yeah. They all have different tastes.
I would imagine so. Freshwater and saltwater are a very astute exam. Oh.
Oh.
What? Well, that's not concerning.
You two against making a slight detour?
Yeah, let's go there.
Because that... I don't recall if the last time I was here, but
Oh,
that...
yeah,
That is the ship that brought myself and others here.
Oh. It crashed?
I think, according to testimony, it was shot down by something.
Oh.
Truth be told, I wasn't there when it crashed. Well, I was there when it was crashing, but I jumped out. I jumped off of it. I could grow wings at the time, so I wasn't terribly concerned. But then my wings didn't grow. But then someone I knew saved me. So.
Oh.
Ah, goodness.
This place is what was your attachment to this place?
It was more so just the thing that got us here.
Oh, okay. This place is trash.
Did you think I was going to take offense to that?
But, well, like, if you like helped build it or something, then I didn't want to be rude.
Oh no, you also wouldn't have been. This place is completely trashed.
Is it structurally safe, like sound to be like,
It's fine.
in this thing?
Probably not. But I'm admittedly very interested. Fascinating. The liquid cryothium all solidified. So likely does have just a very lower freezing, or remarkably different freezing point than normal water. Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. Apologies.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'm looking at the pretty glass. Is there a way we could get down?
I wouldn't
Here we go.
recommend it.
Ow. Oh. There's bright, shiny lights down here.
Miss Lillie. Oh,
Yeah?
Never mind, I can't cast magic here. Well, good news is there is safer ways down, and by the looks of it, ways out of it. There you are.
Hey, there's a... Maybe it's just me, but this is very bright down here. It's like forbidden
Whoa.
milk.
Yeah, that is extraordinarily bright. That looks so pretty in my fucking shaders. Holy hell.
Yeah, me too.
It really does look like Vex milk.
I wasn't gonna say anything, because we're on.
Stuff happens. I ain't gonna make any judgments for voicing out a character. Back into character. Whoosh.
Can I touch it?
I'd worry you might not be able to get out. It doesn't look like there are any ways to climb out.
I wonder if you could get through it to the side. Whoa.
Is it bright down
This
there
goes
too?
deep.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. It's air pocket?
It seems like it. Mayhaps we shouldn't,
Go through there.
Bucket?
Oh,
Yeah,
Kyo tossed that down.
Oh.
We should probably not be crawling along that stuff at the very least. Well, we shouldn't be, but we are. Adventure.
Tastes kind of funny. Adventure.
Wait, did you lick it?
Yeah. I mean, no.
It does taste funny. Don't ask me how I did that with no mouth.
You have no sense of survival? Why you do not lick random things?
You said this had like this stuff froze over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means that it probably melted.
More so that the compound that this was made of has a much
Here we go. Look at this.
how's the term? Freezing point?
Mm.
Its freezing point happens at a much warmer temperature for us.
Oh.
Hopefully this water has a little bit of that taste.
Alright. Looks like we have our way forward. Just gonna hold up one moment. There are also an amount of plants in there.
I didn't see that.
There were also an amount of plants that came from another dimension that were used as illicit substances, and I figured it would be a decent enough idea to attempt to study them. They're just fancy
Fair.
plants at this point.
That's fair.
Gio, don't lick those.
Oh no.
I don't know why I just like remember trying to force people out
Just
of here.
studying, yeah.
It must be like one of the memories coming back or whatever.
It's on that's what starts keeping your memories, or putting your memories back in order.
Hmm?
Well, medicinally speaking. Aside from that, this room here is this is for a different side project.
Fair.
Interesting.
It was cool.
It's a
Impromptu
quarantine chamber, if you will.
Oh, makes sense.
Oh.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Areas with more radiation.
More radiation. Oh gosh. Just promptly tries to get in there.
There's no water in there for you to drink. Oh.
It's only solid radiation, not liquid radiation.
It's not even solid.
Oh.
We-
Oh,
Oh, I see you found the weapon.
I did. I looked up, I was trying to figure out what that was, and I realized that's something more than I was thinking.
Have a look.
Oh, wow. Okay. That. Oh. That's really cool.
Would you like to take a look, Miss Lillie?
Yeah.
Oh, pff, I forgot. I keep forgetting. I keep jump scaring myself from crouching.
Yeah. Oh, wait. How's it? I can't. I have it. I know I do.
How do you do it?
I don't know.
I can go party invisible also. Well, not fully, but party.
Oh.
I can do that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There.
Oh.
What?
You two can go semi-incorporeal. That is
Yeah.
incredible.
It's part of the spirit magic, it would seem.
It's on to
I
see
don't-
other
Ow.
people. It's on
Yeah.
to see others with this kind of ability. I've only ever seen it once before.
Oh, fair.
Just recently learned about it, so.
I learned about it a while back. I've just been upcasting it to the max because it's very useful for traveling long distances.
In my case, my invisibility
Oh.
comes from just a learned adaptation.
Interesting.
Long story short, it goes as a now you see me, now you don't.
Oh.
Oh, hi. I assumed you were somewhere around there, just because everyone else was. Oh.
Also, out of character, I love. Of course, it's the friggin' shadow cats that have the katana. Like they aren't already weebs.
Oh yeah, off character it's a joke amongst the staff that the shadow cats are massive weebs.
Fair.
You just do charging.
Well, I was down like 10,000 will, so I figured I should recharge it. You know, so it's always just in case.
Aside
Yeah, this
from
place is quite interesting though.
thank you. Aside
Sorry.
from that, I have my heads in jars.
Oh.
This
Interesting.
looks like a little Pringle.
It is a little Pringle.
It's a share size Pringle. Instead of king size Pringles. Yeah, that's how it exists.
The one in the blue is a. I pickled a TARDIS.
Oh, fair. Oh, ooh.
Oh.
My frames were
Yeah,
gone.
Mine went gone for a minute too.
Mhm.
I went from 18 to 2. I think.
Yeah, mine just straight up froze.
Something must have
Yeah.
happened.
Whoa.
Oh, this was an accident!
Oh,
no!
Ah,
Oh, no! That was an accident!
I was about to say,
Ah.
I'm like, that noise.
That was a complete accident. I was meant to be spelling you guys the wrong spell. I have it.
what a. May I add? What a McFucking entrance.
The second I heard the casting and the drowning noise, I'm like, oh, Ellie.
Oh gosh.
Of
It
course,
was an accident.
Of course, you know
was an
Ellie off of
accident.
her from off of.
It was an accident. I didn't expect
Okay.
you guys to walk towards this way so quickly.
Do we want
Anyways,
to do
we're
a
gonna
take
go.
two? Do we want to do a take two?
No, it's okay. I'll just hide over here. You never saw me.
You didn't see anything.
Just a little bit of scuff as per usual. It's all good.
Yeah, it's fine. Fine.
Wait,
fine.
so never mind. We'll learn.
Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we all. But aside from that, there's these tools I've been studying here. Are either of you hungry? I have a kitchen upstairs.
Sure. I
Sure.
brought some food, but it's just old potatoes.
I mean,
I just have chicken.
By the way, can I request that I can use the kitchen sometimes? I kind of made a little one myself, but
what makes you think you live here?
what? Yeah, but like, it's upstairs with you.
But my room is also upstairs from the kitchen.
Yeah, but it's still higher than like where I live.
Okay, let's get something that in you that's not irradiated.
Everything good? Lost there for a moment.
Doing a good job protecting everything.
I fucking saw that.
Huh?
Out of character comment, don't worry.
Oh. Oh, this way?
Yep, up this way. Takes us by the, my guest rooms.
Nice. Oh, sorry. Oh. My frames are... Okay, there we go. I'm not used to playing with this little in the way of frames. So it's a little just like...
I'm surprised you're functioning as well as you have.
I mean, my laptop's not bad. It's just it is definitely chugging a little bit. It's not been in active use for a few years.
But this way is the door to the kitchen, but over here is the dining room.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, the cauldron belongs to my landlord.
Oh. Sure.
I cook for him sometimes. And here's the kitchen.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
We're getting the behind the scenes experience too, getting in the kitchen. Nice.
Most of my food's in the upper cabinet.
Fair. Gonna step back for a second because it's just doing it again.
Oh, okay.
Just open the barrels. I can feel it.
Whoop.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Okay. So don't eat wherever that food was. Gotcha. Or do eat wherever that food is, paradoxically.
You'll have to forgive me. This is another
okay.
one of my favorite snacks.
Fair.
Oh,
You can try it if you like, though, fair warning on consumption, it will teleport you randomly.
Hmm. That is fair.
It's very tasty, though.
Ooh, those look good. There.
sorry.
Perfectly fine.
I'm probably gonna stick with the mushroom stew.
You'll have to forgive my awkwardness. I'm not used to having guests, if that makes sense.
That's okay. I understand.
It's
that.
alright.
We're happy to have them.
I'm used to having people, well, I'll just say it, I'm used to having the homeless live with me, but...
Hmm. Don't worry, I do have a home. It's just run down.
I know. I do have one, so it's okay.
Well, neighbors, I would add. I certainly didn't have any back where I used to live.
Hmm. Fair.
I was about to start building if I didn't see you guys. Hmm.
Okay.
I'll tell you something.
Hmm?
Oh.
No.
Is this the thing you brought up earlier?
Mhm.
Alrighty.
What happened?
He was just reminded him of something.
Oh.
Socializing. Woo.
That one thing that people do.
You talk. Crazy.
Huh? Wait, I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
That
I said,
thing,
hey guys, this is the part where we talk.
crazy, huh?
Oh, no, that is a part of the thing. So, how's the weather? I had to say it's necessary.
Stone brick.
It's fine. Cracked stone brick.
Can I ask again why? I know it's the landlord's, but why did he put this in here?
I think it's a representation of him being here.
Hmm.
My,
It's like it's trademarked or something?
yeah, that's the best thing I can imagine it as. I wouldn't recommend jumping into it, or licking it for that matter. When I've cooked for him, I've tossed food into that. So I'm fairly certain he eats whatever comes out on the other side of it.
Fair. That sounds.
Though to be fair, he's pretty picky about his meals.
Hmm.
I mean, it doesn't taste bad.
I'm not
Specifically
confident
nuts.
in how much of that is metal sticking to your tongue now.
Me having my nice snack of rust.
Miss Alessandra.
That was an accident. I wasn't meant to be that far. Ignore.
Ignore
really,
for now.
You're really bad at that whole stealth thing, huh?
Okay, Taco, normally I'm a lot better at it, but I guess today is just not my day. Okay,
Well,
normally.
pulling out a pickaxe didn't help. I mean,
Oh
Yeah,
no, I fully saw the pickaxe from around the fucking corner.
Yeah, no, that was an accident. Sensitivity is really high for some reason. I had to fix it.
Man, you're a strange demon person that just like keeps appearing in your
It's a
hallways.
figment of the imagination.
You
I
already
was gonna
have
strike
one,
you with lightning, but I would have killed everyone else, so I can't.
I would have preferred if
Anyways.
you didn't. Anyways.
though.
Yeah, back to lore. Whoosh. But, I suppose since we're on that note, in the spirit of socializing, tell each other about ourselves, I suppose. I know that's a little difficult for half of us to do. But...
I mean, I could go first.
If you'd like.
Okay. Hello, I'm Yo. You guys all know me. This is my second time dying. I don't really know exactly what's going on, but I'm, not gonna question it. I think I'm leaving that to 80s, which this dude is really cool.
I can concur. From what I know about him, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Of course.
I like reading books in the library over there. And I don't tend to leave the house often, but when I do, it's fine.
Sure.
I'm 80s trash. I've died 2.5 times, and yeah, that leads into a story in and of itself, huh?
Yeah.
I have a
Dying too many times.
I have a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah, sounds very interesting.
In the spirit of not taking the limelight, I'll move that over to you, Miss Genevieve.
Oh, okay. Hi, y'all already know me as the weird person that can do the spirit stuff. Genevieve, at your service. Introduction stuff. I do spirit magic. I like helping people, so I really don't mind doing this stuff. I'm looking with my head, not my mouse. So I'm looking around the table right now, but I wasn't doing that. But so like this is it's really cool to get to meet some new people. My brain is kind of foggy right now. I've not died any times. I see. I guess I'm not in the death club yet, so I don't really have much more to say. So if you want to go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm Lillie. I've died once. I woke up pretty recently, I guess. Neighbors with 80s. I live just over there.
Okay.
I do try to research the soul, but not through the magic-y way you do, more of a scientific approach.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm honestly interested by that as well. I've tried to study the nature of souls the arcane way before, but that's just because it was kind of the only known way to go, relatively speaking, of back where I came from. And alternatively, the other means was going the how to put where I came from. It's all very medieval where I came from.
Fair. So tech was a lot less prominent.
Near non-existent.
That's fair.
What I know now, I know from people I met from other dimensions.
I'm sorry, I still can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah, it's a little odd, the idea of other dimensions.
That is an interesting one, yeah.
I don't want to take attention off from learning. Sorry, that threw me off.
This man just had a schizophrenic episode.
The campfire be like, what?
Was that a skinwalker?
Oh gosh. Just the frantic looking around.
But as I was saying, as I was saying, I don't want to take attention off of learning more about all of you, but I'm I'm okay to answer questions if you have them.
Sure.
I can start with the dimension thing.
Yeah, that could probably be helpful.
Yeah, it's not something I'm well versed in. Funny enough, know nothing about that.
I remember what it was like when I first learned about it. I was terrified. My first introduction to that was two people that came from a different dimension who not only could teleport around and do amazing feats of power, but also had technology beyond my wildest imagination. So, imagine showing that to him, what was essentially a medieval pariah.
Me giving pop rocks to an 18th century English child.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
But, as how I understand it, there's a larger scale of, I suppose the best way to call them is dimensions, known as the multiverse. This, where we're standing now, this world we're in, is in one of these dimensions.
Okay.
So there's... Hold on. So in, like, there's multiple versions of, like, the planets we see?
That is a way to look at it, yeah.
Okay.
Constants and variables, I think, is a term to keep in mind with it.
So something stay constant.
I've met another me before, for example.
Oh.
Purple.
You're not supposed to know that.
I'm going crazy. Sorry. Out of character.
Out of character, just watching Ellie zoom back and forth from the fucking door frame.
Okay. Also, no, because I thought I was going crazy and I didn't think purple. I thought you were 80s, like purple was like you, and so I was like, what? And so I like tried to move. I tried to move a little more to see if what I was looking at was correct, and I just went too far. I was like, shit.
Ellie, this is how you stealth.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Well, not everybody's blessed with the ability to stay behind walls and go purely intangible.
Suck. Nah, I watched Go to Spectator, they have that ability. But then that was the canon is irrelevant.
So then I was just generally confused where I saw two of you, and then I was like, oh wait, I'm fully in shot. So then I like ran back.
I was so concerned for a second there.
No, yeah, because I realized you and also didn't have whatchamacallit on, Essential on, so I could switch the skin without you knowing. I would just
It was going insane!
I was really confused.
Oh, so you were switching the skin on them.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So
Oh,
I
no.
rolled it out, I'm staring at you with you.
Well, no wonder they were losing their fucking minds. You were literally skin stealing me.
Oh no.
Purple, how could you? You skinned me alive in front of our friends and didn't cook that?
Didn't.
Out of character, but I might have to go soon.
Alrighty.
What?
Anyways,
It's all good. We knew this was gonna happen.
I disappear slightly.
You're disappearing slightly.
Okay.
Anywho. Whoosh.
It's about the dimensions.
Yeah, I have met another me before.
It sounds odd.
The circumstances weren't amazing, I'm afraid. But,
I'm sorry.
he did give me 90s, so...
Fair.
Oh, you met another you?
He had a different name from me, though he was pretty similar.
So basically, he's similar. All 80s are cool.
I imagine there's been one or two that aren't so cool.
Hmm.
That's the matter of it.
So, I guess that means there's multiples of every one of us then, technically?
There
At least
could
there
be.
could be. That is weird to think of. I wonder what... Nah, I don't know.
Oh, extremely odd to think about. Though, oddly enough, I think there are also... I've studied this before. There could be instances of individuals or concepts or things. Oh god, it booted me because it thought it was AFK.
Oh, we should probably do the anti-AFK dance.
AFK dance. What?
Yeah. Getting out of the chair, walking around, sit back down.
You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out.
Okay, it's back.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, by the way, if you're
Just
wondering why you
schizophrenic.
froze a little earlier, that was me accidentally summoning in 1.5 million particles.
Oh my god.
So, yeah.
That would do, yeah.
There's a ghost in the kitchen.
would.
The door keeps moving. There's a ghost in the kitchen.
What was I saying?
Oh, Jesus.
About there being multiples of people, I believe.
Right. I do think that there are rare cases of individuals, concepts, or things being the same across the multiverse. One of the exhibits I have here, it's a beetle. His name's Tyrone. His species.
Tyrone?
Interesting.
It's just a name for him. But I think his species is the same consistently across the multiverse. I don't.
That is interesting.
I don't know how, but it's one of those things that does scratch my interest a little bit. But
Well, I mean, have you seen that thing? It looks pretty cool.
You're loving that word today, my friend.
I am.
Next question, I suppose, then.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's just odd to think about the fact that, you know, that someone who is technically me in a different universe, but not me because they're a different person, most likely, exists, and how that world is. Like, a world with less tech than this, it sounds kind of odd, even though I don't have any tech in my house, or I run mostly off of magic. You know, so it's weird to think of that kind of thing.
Technology does seem to be a bit of a mixed bag with things as far as the individuals here go. The technology I've used, I'm just familiar with because people I know have used it similarly, and 90s has been here to help me make it.
Fair.
What would have happened if, like, I know this is morbid, but like another version of you dies? Like, does that happen anything to you? Or like
Fine.
You okay?
Sorry.
sorry,
No, it's.
I don't think you should have asked that.
It's fine. I know by experience that nothing would happen to me.
Oh.
It's just another person. Just another person with my face, essentially.
That. Well,
It'd be like having a twin sibling, almost.
I assume so, yeah. That just sounds really... I don't know. It's just... odd, but I don't disbelieve you.
Trust me, I hit the ground running with my first introduction of that. A friend of mine has a whole handful of friends that look nearly identical to him, talk very similarly to him, but all are a collection of different personalities that you can clearly tell the difference. One moment I'd be talking to the one I'm familiar with, then I'd be talking to a snarky doctor, and the next I'd be talking to a boisterous Scotsman who's trying to give me liquor.
Interesting.
There's a whole lot of stories.
It sounds like it, honestly.
You should write them down.
Yeah.
Write a little novel about your experiences.
Other I have done that before, or I used to.
Oh, sure.
Kind of lost my drafts, I suppose.
Understandable.
Was dried kelp in here?
Hmm?
Oh my god.
You and the kelp.
It used to be all I ate back at home.
Oh, fair.
To be fair, though, at that time I used to live in an inlet.
Interesting.
Are you drinking more of radiated water?
Not this time. Unless your water in there is radiated.
It is not, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So that's better water.
I don't know, I think he's fallen about the fact that it's spicy.
Oh god, no.
Oh gosh. Spicy water. No.
Oh,
No,
right,
no.
wrong thing. There you go. I'm not playing that game because I know you can easily kill me.
Who hit me with the spell?
Me. Because you said because you said bath water.
Stand clear of the area.
I'm gonna step clear.
That's not nowhere near clear. Anyways.
Over there?
Try like 20 blocks away.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'd rather you not do that in my room.
I know.
It's funny because I'll just hit F5 on accident and I'll just like see this little gremlin peeking around the corner. Yeah.
Yeah. Not really sure what to not really sure what to ask about these other dimensions, as that's just kind of.
We could move on to simpler questions if that's easier.
Why do we die?
Why do we die?
Well, you see, little Billy.
Where did I come
Why
from?
do?
No.
Just
You fell off a tree.
clunk.
We are plants.
gosh.
We fall off of trees and grow from there. Because we're made of 80% water.
Why do we? I'm asking the deeper questions.
Let's get back to it before Dago!
It's starting again.
Oi.
No. No.
Anywho, yeah, let's get back to it before it does go to that way.
Why don't?
Oi, Dago, please.
I'm working on it. Give me a second. This takes some
What?
days.
What?
This takes some days.
I can't believe this guy.
Oh, give me a second.
What is
1 second.
What
Dev testing
happened?
went wrong. Dev testing went wrong. Don't worry about it.
What
Me hitting
happened?
this
What
button
Fine,
or-
fine, fine. Everything's fine.
Now I'm
What'd you
just
do?
curious.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Nothing
Listen,
happened.
I misinputted. Misinput.
Ah! I don't know where I am!
Is a misinput.
Help!
I summoned something that I should have.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you?
Alright, fine.
Did
The
you?
Shadow Realm.
Oh. Thank you for fixing it, Taco.
Yeah, no way.
Wait, let's see if I can hide in the...
You are very noticeable.
I know.
I'm gonna
You're
have
right.
to go in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Let's finish this up here then.
But,
We could-
out of character. When you come back later, I can take you back to your house. Or though you will also know the direction. It's not that far.
Yeah, I think I might just make a smooth exit.
Okay.
That help is good.
I think if we're done with the meeting and everything today, I might head back. I have some stuff going on at my house that I want to make sure I'm not gone from too long.
Of course.
That's fair.
And thank you for
And
coming along, Lily.
yeah, hopefully we'll be able to meet again soon to figure out more
I'm looking
the soul
forward.
and
I'm looking forward to science.
yeah. Well, I am going to head out then.
Alright.
Hopefully I'll see you all soon.
Goodbye, Lily.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'll walk them out real quick and then I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I
then
must
they're
say,
working.
yeah. I was just say I must say I've never actually seen revenants in person before. I didn't know what to expect. I don't know. Restless spirits usually tend to be angry, so I'm glad that I didn't get my face torn off.
Well, I don't think
Does it-
I don't think either of them would tear your face off. At least I don't think Keo would.
They both seem pretty polite. I'm glad.
I kind of found him just in a geode on my property.
In a geode, interesting.
I think it has something to do with the crystal growths that have been growing along him.
Oh, in a crystal geode. So, oh, okay. I mean, that's an odd one. Again, these seem to be a lot more. Sorry, I thought I heard a noise. These seem to be a lot more specialized cases. Okay, I'm hearing a noise, gotcha. Other than what I'm used to seeing, like with the fungi and then the crystal. But seems like words just disappeared out of my head. That's what it seems like.
Yeah. I do appreciate you coming to help.
Of course, I mean, like I was raised and taught to help people, and especially the spirits and the dead. So this literally is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing according to how I was raised and how I act. This was literally like you said. I'm like, oh yeah, please, like I would like to help. Because that's kind of been my life's work. And hopefully it'll continue to be my life's work. I like doing this.
Reminds me of oh, Keo's probably somewhere. Reminds me of
Fair.
people I used to know.
Yeah. It's fair.
I'm coming.
Oh,
Hello.
welcome back.
Keo.
Back. Actually, we haven't done the full tour, have we?
Not the full, though none of the not many of the exhibits are really ready for the full tour.
That's fair. This is a really grandiose place compared to what I'm used to seeing. So it is really cool.
It took time
Based
and
on
it took
the
help.
scale. That is fair.
Mm,
The only thing I've seen to the scale of this is towns. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I said despite how big it is a little empty.
Mhm.
That's fair.
I typically am not a fan of such big spaces, but the ruins were already in place.
Makes sense.
You're always downstairs.
Yeah, it's the kind of issue of, it's so much space I don't know what to do with it.
That's understandable. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what furniture to put in my house. Like the table and the chair that you saw are new furniture additions to my house. That's it. It's like those rooms are so much smaller.
If you don't mind me asking, I have a question.
Of course.
The streak of white in your hair, that wasn't there last time I saw you.
It was not. No. Yeah, it was not there. I don't really know why it's there. Well, me saying that is me lying technically. What it is it's okay though. I will assure you of that. Not sure why. I'm not sure if I really want to talk about it, mostly because it'll be a fairly long-winded explanation.
If you're not comfortable as well, you don't need to share, but I mean, you've been helpful enough. If you wish to talk about it, it's only right of me to listen should you like to.
Fair. It's probably important to know. I didn't really want to tell many people, but also, again, I trust you, 80s, and I trust people that you trust because, well, again, you weren't like, you weren't the person casting loud spells while we were at the docks. You weren't, which it just spooks me. It's someone else's way of casting, sure, but it's a little bit. I digress.
Barnes can be a bit boisterous, but his character is strong.
Fair.
And
I didn't really mean Barnes. Meant the other person who appeared, the trader,
Mr. Wren.
Yeah.
The merchant.
The merchant of souls, if I remember correctly. Well, 4 souls. Anyhow, that's not actually that important to this. One thing that's important to know about magic and like basically talking to the spirits is those two things both do kind of like, at least from how I've been told, basically are a strain upon your soul. So doing one usually is fine, usually doesn't do anything to your soul. Doing both is not the best. And as you can see, I am stubbornly doing both. Talking with spirits, summoning spirits, and practicing magic past that. So, okay. One thing I am capable of doing also, at least for myself, I've not tested on others, is basically sensing, since I can sense the life force of others, I can also sense my own life force and know roughly, can guesstimate how long that means I have. Not that quantifies too much, as I've only been here for 20 years and some change. But I can tell how long I'm supposed to have left. And the time's going down faster than it should.
Are you not worried that your use of questioning that?
They are. I know they are. I've been checking. But also, I don't fear dying. I don't fear that. That's nothing. I need to, if I can cast magic alongside my other capabilities, I can be more potent, so to speak, if that makes sense. It's more of the fact that, like, people use magic. Both y'all are capable of using magic, I assume, yes?
Yeah.
More so, he's able to utilize it more so than I. I'm not entirely sure how I'm able to utilize what I can. It's new to
Fair.
me.
That's okay. But that's what I mean, like, I was told to not use magic because I was told to leave for my own safety because what I can gather from now is that basically that our town was ransacked as of due to us being practitioners of spirit magic, which is usually considered a dark art, and also being able to talk with the dead, such macabre things. Now, the thing is, like, I don't know if they've ever met any spirit users that aren't like myself and my people, but we use that as an extension of our ways of talking of communicating with spirits. It's meant to be an extension of that, only used for combat if strictly necessary. You know. But yeah, using both of them basically.
Are you sure you'd want to do this? Because it's like you're actively destroying yourself, and I mean, I was fortunate to get another life, but that doesn't really matter because it's.
I
I get what
also
you're saying.
understand better than most what sacrificing bits of yourself to attain a goal can do. And that's. I'm with him on this one. Are you sure this is something you want to do?
It's my life's work. I stand by my work. I mean, okay. Even though I was told not to practice magic, clearly, being given this, my parents knew that I would break that. You know, they probably knew that I'd been learning in secret, just not casting. Like learning how to use magic, just trying not to cast magic, because I found it odd to have that restriction, even though it will be the death of me, because I'm gonna die either way. You know, I mean, it's a one way or another thing, so why not just make more of an impact? That's my philosophy on it, and I mean it seriously.
The value of the life is in the action of it, not in the duration.
Correct. Like, you know, like if I start having to use magic at like, say I double my magic usage, I don't know how long that means I would have left, as right now I have not burned much time yet. I've burned only 10 out of the no, not 10. I don't remember how much. I'd have to check and do a lot of thinking about that. It's not huge amounts. It's just the strain on the body. You know, as you can see with my hair.
While I agree, it's, you know, it's the time, or sorry, it's what the actions you do in that life more over than the actual length of time you have. If what you're doing is shortening that length just to exponentially increase just one of your goals, there's still other things you can do with that time. Like, you could still work towards that goal and finish that goal in a longer lifespan. And you would also have time to, I don't know, go have fun with people or go meet new people and, explore these more things rather than just...
I imagine
I get what you're saying.
I imagine you're at least not in a hurry to dry yourself out completely.
Imagine I'm what, sorry?
I imagine you're not in any hurry to dry yourself out completely.
I would prefer not to. It's more of a to do my work. I figured that it's just beneficial to be able to use more means than I could alone, because I used to have access to people in my town who used this magic. I used to have access to people in my town who did were capable of the same things I was capable of, so we could work together and boost that. But from that community, I am the only person I've met, from the people that I knew. They're all gone. So I don't know. I'm not overly concerned about, again, like, I've been around death for my entire life, so death doesn't mean anything to me. And death doesn't seem to stick for some people too. Even, like, I'm sitting here with people who death hasn't stuck with twice, and it's like I don't it probably will stick for me. That's okay. It doesn't concern me though. It's like, for me, I value being able to make an impact, and if that means I need to burn more time, I burn more time. I don't know. It makes more sense in my head.
I can see the logic behind it. Though, in the context of you working with us, let's agree to take proper precautions as we focus on the research then.
Okay. I will do my best to.
I'm not going to deny you what you figure your purpose is, but...
I admire the will of it, and I admire your heart. However, I've heard stories before that these people will say all these things and then they will get lost in their works, and I've seen one of them before. They just wilt away. I don't want to see another person going out like that.
That is understandable. In a perfect world, I wouldn't have ever been given the chance to practice magic. I would, my town would still be okay. The people I was raised with would still be with me, but they likely aren't. I mean, I've not went to the far north to try to find my town again. I know where it is roughly, and I can sense that there's nothing in a area that was roughly the size of a town, and then some. It's just that I just want to basically do right by the people who raised me, the people who I was with, the people who taught me to be who I am, and prove that people who use spirit magic aren't whatever they thought we were. Because I don't use it for evil. I don't use it. I scarcely use it for combat. I train in case I need to fight, but I don't have any intention of killing. That's something I was trained never to do. I think when you stand up, do the AFK shuffle. So it's like I understand the thought process, and I totally get that. It's just that's not the thought process I'm working with. I don't know if that makes sense. Hard to make sense to me, but you know, it's just something I do. Sorry.
That's the result. I don't see an issue.
I trust you, so I mean, especially after telling me this.
I appreciate it.
And I feel just as if I owe you a tad a bit of a story as well in that regard. So I told you before that I didn't have a full soul.
Correct. I do remember that part.
This is where it went to.
Your weapon?
It's soulbound, as it's called.
Huh.
Interesting. Back in my world.
Mm-hmm.
My home was on the brink of war. And people that I knew were terrifying to me at the time. I mentioned the people that came from other dimensions, and I grew paranoid of the power that those people held. Not to mention that people that I had associated with began going down darker roads as well. One in particular stood out amongst them, using a very powerful weapon and gaining a very slicker grip on both temper and restraint.
Oh.
So I tried to make a weapon that could match evenly.
Sorry.
That spooked me, sorry.
I get what you're saying. That makes sense.
The weapon didn't do anything, and when it was first tested, it wasn't enough.
I'm sorry.
So I got desperate. And I attempted to create something more powerful out of it using similar magics to what was in that weapon. But exactly. But I made a promise to myself that whatever I did, it would come at nobody's cost but my own.
I get what you're saying.
So it did. Death worked in a very odd way within my world.
Okay. So, if I may ask.
My theory, there's a few theories, or people have theories, but I think mine is reasonable enough. Whether it be due just to something created by the gods of our world, or just something inherently magical. The souls of the denizens of that world were strong and resilient. So much so that you could come back from death and regenerate your body without much effort.
Interesting.
But there came instances when that... I'm just gonna stand behind here so I can get a better look at the both of you.
That's okay.
You can take a seat there as well.
Okay.
Much more cinematic POV. What were you saying, Yo?
Apologies, but I've just... There's a person in the archive somewhere.
Oh.
I've been like me to do with that? Do you want me to get them out or bring them up?
What did they look like?
Human, I think. I don't know. It was just my dog. They're not trained to actually go and bite anyone, but
I don't see anyone.
they didn't do a monster call, so
Yeah, I don't see anyone's tag down there, so should be fine for now, maybe. But I'll do a sweep after we finish talking.
Is everything okay?
I very much see a tag. But continue.
Oh, now I see it.
Oh, yeah.
Anywho,
Sorry.
you're all good. There were exceptions to this. When the damage, whether it be physical, mental, or emotional, was so strong and so difficult to repair that it left damage on the person's soul. I've seen each of these instances occur, especially with myself.
Oh.
In my world, we called these canon lives.
Okay.
And I myself had already died twice before I made the scythe.
Oh.
When I attempted to make it, it didn't work at first. In fact, it blew up literally in my face, and embedded shards of the weapon in my chest, quite literally.
Oof.
The matter of it is what I didn't realize is that the reason it didn't work was because I didn't complete the process yet. I needed to die for it to work.
Oh.
And well, I did. I'm not gonna go into the details of
It's okay.
how.
You don't have to. It's okay. I'm sorry.
It took a piece of me out to make it. It took a while to get used to the emptiness.
Would this be the reason why? God, this is morbid, but you were. I remember that you encountered that taco person, and how you're saying you were damaged goods to your landlord.
Exactly that. My soul's no good because it's broken.
I didn't.
Anyways.
I mean, the landlord's words, not mine.
I'm just sorry you were pushed to the basically need of that boost of power, no matter the cost type deal. I guess that is kind of. Yeah, no, I get that.
The point of me telling this story is, I understand why you do what you do, I think.
Fair.
That there's duty with it.
Yes, there is.
And I'm not going to deny you that. But considering the fact that we're now friends, I'd say. I have a vested interest in making sure you do not tear yourself asunder.
It's not my express goal by any means. If push came to shove, though, I would to save people. You know, that's kind of my thing. Like, I feel like if if something were to happen, I would sacrifice my morals. I would sacrifice my life to save people I know. Because at the end of the day, if I can save more people than I am, I think it's a worthy sacrifice to save people for the greater good.
I can respect that.
I agree.
So I know it probably seems, a little reckless, and I can see that. But I don't have much justification for it. It's the method the method I've basically thought through that would suit me helping people to any extent, because while I would rather not, see what happens when I burn out all my time's gonna burn out either way. And if I can, if I just have to burn, I just burn it a little bit faster or a lot of bit faster, but it does more than I would feasibly be able to do in the amount of time given left, I don't really see as much of a loss. Because, I mean, what's like the worst that's gonna happen is I'm gonna die, and I've seen that happen before. I'll see it happen again. I've dealt with the dead. I've dealt with, it's just more of like I've seen what happens, and it's not that.
Yes,
it's not that terrible in my opinion. It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
The one thing, you can have all of the experience you want, but it hasn't happened to you.
It has not. You're completely correct. So
it's not.
Are you
I'm
okay,
sorry.
Kyo?
No, yeah, it's fine. It's just like I feel that it's not something that should. God, what is he doing? I feel that it's.
Anywho?
Not something you can just normally be like, oh yeah, I died. Like,
it's not something that can be easily shrugged off.
Yeah.
This is true. I do understand where you're coming from, and I do appreciate it. It's just, I don't know. It depends on how the scales are weighed, If the scales are weighed in a way where burning my magic, using magic and burning my time is not the best idea, then I will refrain. If it seems like it's a better idea, though, then I'll deal with what comes from my actions, and that's okay in my opinion, honestly. I do respect the concern, though. I just am. I don't know. I don't have the words proper to explain. Because firstly, I was telling myself that I wouldn't give up these secrets, and I decided that, well, trust y'all. Might as well come clean about what's going on with my hair. It's gonna be like, oh no, I just died. Yeah, totally.
I do appreciate that you did.
So, yeah, so I just don't have the wording that I was hoping to have when I was explaining this to people and trying to explain the rationale of, no, I'm not trying to die, but if I do die, that's something I've been all too familiar with, death. I mean, sure, I've not experienced it firsthand, so again, that's out of my depth to know anything about. Gosh, I need to drink some water. 1 second. My throat is crackling.
Yeah, I've already muted up before to clear my throat.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Rice Krispies. But it's just like, sorry, it's just if it's necessary, I will do it. If it doesn't seem necessary, I will, of course, not. Funny enough, I do actually quite like the world. Life is quite beautiful, which is funny to say when I'm using a magic that's pretty close to death magic. That life is one of my favorite things. I find that kind of funny.
Hey, I mean, have you seen? Oh, you haven't. But I was gonna say, have you seen my room? I'm literally dead, but
Fair.
Probably would be a decent thing to look at as we walk out.
Okay.
while we're at it, I might take a stop off at our uninvited guest.
Fair.
If it's a human in a white hoodie, then I have a certain feeling about who it might be. I've said before that I've taken in the homeless. Well, I'm pretty sure this one's actually homeless.
Oh.
It is a very pretty room.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
Hopefully he's within stable boundaries, because last time he was here he threw up all over the floor.
Oh.
From that dog you went over here.
I forgot how the stairs worked. I fell down half the flight. I do appreciate the tour of your words. Museum
Archive.
Collection archive. There we go. I do appreciate your hospitality.
Right there.
Of course. Thank you for visiting.
Also,
Did you find him, Kyo?
I may have found him. He's over
if
here.
you want, I can leave you to it.
This way.
Of course.
Other way. Behind you.
I will see you again.
Alrighty.
Oh,
It's a pleasure seeing you.
pleasure seeing you too. Thank you, Genevieve.
Bye, Genevieve. Thank
Of course.
you.
Have a good one, y'all. It's good seeing you too.
Look forward to seeing you again.
As do I.
Well, that was thrilling. However,
Oh,
you
Sam.
doing all right there?
Huh? What? No, I'm fine. I'm just depressed.
Oh, I thought you were drunk.
No, I'm just depressed.
Why
I
are you?
asked why you were in the
You're also
archive.
not wearing your hood, which is surprising.
Oh no, it's I've been having it down lately.
Can I also ask why you went down into the workshop?
Oh, I was trying to get inspiration for my nature quests, and all I found was just weird obscenities and weird. So I thought maybe I'll try reading a book.
Obscenities.
Yeah, I have some weird shit in there, not gonna lie. Anyway, so I thought maybe I could glean some knowledge from books, and then I got really depressed when I found out I can't read. Like, the only thing I can read is this stupid llama Bible.
Oh, wait. It's an actual llama Bible.
I've read it. It's interesting.
So I'm just lying on the floor, kind of depressed right now.
Sam, do you want me to teach you how to read?
Well, I don't. I went to this weird demon-looking girl for like because like I can't, for some reason. I can see really far, but when I try to focus on like stuff near to me, I can't read it.
So it's not a matter of you don't know English, it's a matter of you need glasses.
So I was just like, she fit them on, and I could see a little bit better, but then she was like, yeah, I gotta fix these. It'll take a while. It's just like, okay, maybe I can try and read without it. And it's just, I can't.
That's the case. Have you tried putting the book far away? Sorry, how did you...
He's another neighbor.
Okay.
He happened upon the Kyo meet Sam. Sam meet one of my one of my
Nice to meet
friends, Kyo.
Kyo?
I was going to say
I think-
tenants, but
I think I picked up on one of those words. Do you have? I don't know. There's a weird book. Hold on, let me get up. Ugh. Ow, knees, ow. Anyway, I think there was a weird book over there, by that desk over there. It
Oh,
says something like Kyo or Keone or something.
yeah, it's his journal.
yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, that was my turn.
It was like one of the other words that I could actually understand in any of these books. Kind of interesting.
I mean, if the issue is your eyesight, I'm not a doctor, but I could also try to make you something that might help. But
Well, I'm gonna wait on the glasses and see if that helps. If not, I just straight up, because I never went to school, but there was a church in our neighborhood that we'd sometimes go to for, bread and soup, and they tried to teach us their religion or something.
Oh wait, I
think
just realized you said, Demon Girl.
Yeah, the one that mans that weird looking outfitter shop in Port Spiral.
Weren't they?
Alessandra.
Yeah, weren't
Oh,
they
that's what her
with
name
us?
is? I was just told to put a request in over there.
I'm somewhat familiar with her.
It was you, Alessandra, and then Zeph or Halen.
She was with us when we went to go to the dungeons.
That was one of you. Yeah, you three were the first ones I remember waking up.
You are remembering, so that's progress.
Oh well, that was after.
Actually, yeah, that's right. She was sticking around after. I forgot. My bad. Lo and behold, you're the one with the better memory somehow.
Not really.
Anyway, do you not have like any nature exhibits or anything like that?
Truth be told, exhibits have been I've been trying to find material. Haven't come across much yet. But if you're looking for inspiration in regards to nature, I mean, I'm more familiar with oceans and under the water than trees and things, but
Gotcha, that's fair. Oh well. If you don't mind, I'd like to self-wallow in my pity a little bit more. I'm just gonna lay back down.
It's alright. I guess. At this point, I think we just need to get him a bed here or something.
Samuel, would you like a more comfortable place to rest?
I mean, I'm kind of used to sleeping on the floor, so I guess anything would be an upgrade at this point.
Would you like a pillow?
That'd be nice.
Or would you prefer to? Because we have the benches here too.
That's pillow.
It's nothing like a pillow. I can't put that underneath my head.
You can if you're brave enough.
Now I just have a bone in my hand. Here, the back.
But I mean, oh Jesus! What the fuck?
What? Oh, I think I just pressed Q, and that reload. Whoops! It's either me or that's whatever his hat doing.
It's whatever his hat's doing. I know that for sure.
Okay, because I happened to press Q at that same time, and it said, "Yeah, I happened to
Good
press
timing.
Q, and it's like reloading. Shapes is reloaded." Yeah, I'm currently staying with Yabi Shaba but right now I don't. They promised me to build a house, but right now they haven't built me a house
Are you
yet.
talking about Valerie?
Yeah, Valerie, the fox girl.
It's Yavishava is something in her language. Oh god, I think we happened upon a domestic.
Uh-oh.
Anywho, back to look. Whoosh. But
Yeah, right now I'm technically homeless. I have a tent out in the savannah somewhere that I haven't decided if I'm building it or I'm just having it. I haven't really decided if I'm the one building it or not, but
I see.
other than that, I currently like I'm with the Yabashaba, but I've been promised a house, but it hasn't been built yet. So I could use a place to rest that's not in the middle of the forest.
One of the guest rooms is currently vacant, but there's not a bed in there.
Oh, that's okay. I can just sleep on the floor. Anything that's away from monsters.
I'm getting you some carpeting. I have benches in there for a reason, you know. You can lay on those too.
Well, you can't lay down on them. Not. Darn it! I don't know if I can say this out loud. That would be out of floor, in floor, out of floor, in floor, out of floor. Which one are we right now?
Either case, go ahead.
I was gonna equate it to trying to sleep on a bus.
Ah.
I think we've all kind of just come to the agreement that like any outside references, you just don't think about them, but they're fine.
Yeah, don't think about them too hard.
I freaking mentioned barbershops earlier with Alessandra, and then you fucking bring up pop rocks earlier. It's like,
Here we are. I do it.
and the one time I mentioned gazelles, and Nova's just screaming at me, and it's like, gazelles don't fucking exist. It's like, okay, whatever. Vex looks like a gazelle. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That's a funny sentence. Just, gazelles don't fucking exist.
Jesus.
But he looks like one. What do you mean? Wait, you're setting up the carpet in here?
I mean, yeah, if you're.
Oh, you have a couch. I'm dumb. Well,
yeah, what do you think what did you think I was saying?
Oh. Well.
Those are my benches.
Oh, this is the corner couch.
Or, better yet, I will come up here and lay.
Oh.
Well, I don't think I can lay that way.
Well, in
So
that case,
I indeed cannot use. Oh, maybe I can do the corner one. Actually,
oh, there you go.
It's something.
That doesn't look comfortable here. These you can lay on these if you're going to insist.
Why is it right by the llama Bible? Okay, whatever.
You're the one that was laying by in the first place.
I was just impressed that was the only book I could read. Oh, still not far.
You can pick up the carpets and put them wherever you'd like if you're going to insist on sleeping on the floor.
You can't pose right now. You can't pose right now.
There you go. Wherever you'd like to place those, then.
I can't pose right now.
It might just be the command's doing a wonky.
I think the command's doing a wonky.
Probably.
Anyway, he says something about here, give that piece. Anyway, you said something about a spare bedroom.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a bed or anything in it.
I can probably steal some wool from Yabishaba. They don't really mind about that.
if you also have a preference for sleeping under starlight, there's the camp out there, but...
I mean, it would
Or-
be safer from the from the monsters.
Better yet, I still have that observatory is still relatively open now.
That is true.
I mean,
What observatory?
Come with us.
I don't know what that is.
Actually, might be...
I know what that is in lore, but out of lore, but I don't know what that is in lore.
Hop on.
Okay, not used to just hopping on people's heads like this.
Trust me, I'm not used to it either.
I think I still have stuff in there.
Let's just say you're giving me a piggyback ride from.
That is what I've been going off of pretty much all stream. Oop, sorry. Just bang your head against my statue.
You're giving the depression-filled guy a piggyback ride.
Which is funny because out of character I am the scrawniest motherfucker in real life. My 8-year-old cousin at the time was able to lift me to my tippy toes, and her height was up to my knees.
God.
I'm scrawny.
I am the scrawniest scrawny to ever scrawn across the scrawn.
Okay.
What are you weighing it at?
130.
I got you beat at 120 at 6 foot.
Hey, at 6
Got your beat.
Jesus, yeah, you got me horribly beat.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're saying I'm quite literally skin and bone. There's nothing going on anywhere.
I've never actually been to these side buildings.
They're more so just for keeping watch of the perimeter.
Yeah, this is not easily accessible by any means.
This is still weird to walk into.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Oh,
Is someone living here?
I still have my stuff in here.
Oh, you're living in here.
Yeah, I used to. This just gives me an excuse to actually sit
Clean
down and
it
sort
out.
through all of this.
Look, it's nature. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look, it's nature. I found my inspirations.
I didn't even think of that, but I'm going to avoid the basement.
Yeah.
What's up here?
The proper observatory.
What do you call a mischievous egg? A practical yoker.
I forgot the egg puns were here.
This is the thing.
Why did the egg crust
Anyways,
to get to the shell station? The fuck?
we're gonna shut that.
What do you call a self-obsessed egg? An egg-omaniac.
I have a cake. I have pumpkin pie.
Oh, when did this get here?
I like how we're just rummaging through your shit.
Relatively
yeah.
all it's cracked up to be.
I need to clean out
Stop
this
that.
stuff. But
You could probably fit a dragon through here. You know, put park the dragon here.
Potential of it.
I might move into here.
out of lore, that is literally what that was made for. Anyways.
Oh. Oh,
Like, I would literally
80s.
just...
I got more dragons.
Oh.
Now I have 3.
Well done.
4 out of 3. I have one for dragon. His name is Fairy.
Beautiful.
I have obviously the volcanic dragon. You know, Harry.
Hello, Harry.
And
God,
then I
there's not a
have
thought behind those eyes on Harry.
ignore this one.
Non-canon.
And then the dark dragon. She's currently you
Suffocating
stupid ass dragon.
Oh, there's Gary.
Carrie, the girl dragon. It was going to be scary, but I don't know. Carrie works better.
Scary Carrie.
Well, I mean the movie Carrie.
I see.
We had a kid at our school that I don't know why they got the nickname, and I kind of feel bad, but they're a little crazy, not gonna lie. Their name was Scary Terry.
Carrie. Carrie is my fish.
It's funny you say that because my housemates are watching Rick and Morty downstairs as we speak. If you want lodging here for the moment, then until either you find somewhere better or until you get your inspiration back, or however long you need.
Yeah, I have to wait until the Yabishaba is finally freaking
I see. I gotta stop by on a visit at some point.
Out of character, it's supposed to be done already. Supposed to be. But in character, no, this place isn't done.
It was done. It was just taken apart a little bit.
Is there literally no bed?
No, I moved the beds out. Oh my god, wow, I have so much stuff in here still. I'm gonna have to take this out.
You can use my storage room if you like.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been transferring stuff into there. Anywho's, oh, hold up. Can you just, stand right, stand right there looking that way. Cool.
I thought you were about to punch me off.
That
Were
would
you
be
just
fun.
gonna screenshot of me?
Yup. There you go.
For the aesthetic.
For the aesthetic.
For the
Thanks.
aesthetic.
Send me that screenshot at some point, by the way. I might make it a thumbnail.
Cool. I will. I don't know how to use essential screenshots things, but I'm sure I'll figure it out later. I have a couple from today.
What was the... Oh, it's I. Press I.
Oh, there we go.
Press I.
It's weird seeing this building again.
I can imagine so.
Because it's like... Obviously
I'm gonna go get a bed.
Something I've noticed is I've managed to get feelings of things, but...
Is this what you wanted to talk about, by the way? You getting feelings of things, or...
Not really, but here. I was sitting there the other day, and I realized I don't want to do it myself, because I feel like it'll just make it worse, but... I feel like we, or at least, could you check on, Ray later?
Halen.
Halen, yup.
I can.
Because I was going to, and then I realized it's probably not the best idea, and I mean, I haven't seen them out of their room at all. And like, they seemed frustrated with me last time, but I just want to know.
I can tell enough that she was more not frustrated as much as concerned that you might have forgotten her. She might not. I don't think she has many other people, let alone anyone else. It's not your fault of what's been going on. People act erratically when they're upset. Or scared, for that matter.
I get that.
I can and will do so, though.
Okay, thank you, because I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I was working up the courage to like go, and then I realized that they haven't even left the room.
If she has, she's snuck out, which wouldn't surprise me. But I can do that, yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Of course.
I'm gonna stay up here for a little bit, because it doesn't bring memories back, but I mean, it's like a nice feeling.
That's what I liked about living in a lighthouse. The view.
It's nice here. I think I see why I was here before.
I think I'm going to conduct some research and then probably sleep a bit.
Sounds good. I am
Hey,
interested to see what's going on.
here, rent.
Mr. Sam,
Yes.
you do not need to pay rent for lodging.
Oh. Are you sure?
For one, I'm not the landlord.
Oh. Do I pay him rent?
I'd advise avoiding him if he ever shows up. Otherwise, he might ask for something like testing a hex on you or something.
If that is in lieu of rent, I'm down.
Don't
it's
say
only fair.
Don't say it too loud, he might hear you. But yeah.
Does he come out very often? Or, I haven't met your landlord.
It'll be interesting if any of you do, which I feel like it probably will be a case. Either way, I am going to go handle my own affairs before getting some rest for the day.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna get some rest too.
Alright.
Thank you again, you two.
Of course. Talk to you later, Kyo.